tonight. Bright lights, high crowd, yeah, we came to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight's the night. A-list can't miss when we burn it to the ground. Everybody get down. Tonight's the night. We stay climbing while our faith kept rising. Steady climbing, now we on top. It's not something you get, it's just something we got. Cause I don't know if you know we playing or not. Tonight. Tonight's the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. We are coming to you guys live tonight in Climate Pledge Arena, home of the Seattle Kraken here in Seattle, Washington. And you are looking live inside the arena for Monday Night Raw here in the Climate Pledge Arena here tonight. And coming to you tonight in our main event, the new undisputed WWE Champion himself, the GOAT of all GOATs, John Cena, is in action here tonight. We have yet to know who he is facing tonight, but he is in action in our main event tonight. And also tonight as well, our King and Queen of the Ring first round tournaments begin. And it'll be a fatal four-way for both of them. And we'll start with the men's King of the Ring first round. It will be Randy Orton the Viper going head-to-head with Rey Mysterio, LA Knight, and a mystery opponent as well. And also for the women's Queen of the Ring first round, we have one half of the tag team champions, Nia Jax, the Irresistible Force, will go up against the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Lyra Valkyria here tonight. And that is all coming up here on Monday Night Raw. And kicking off Monday Night Raw, here comes the new undisputed champion, John Cena. Well, John Cena back at Money in the Bank. One of the shocking things I've ever seen in my life. John Cena turned his back on his fans and joining forces with The Rock. John Cena winning the title against Roman Reigns to become the 17th time champion. But let's hear what John Cena has to say. Go ahead. Boo me. Chant you sold out. Tell me I'm not the John Cena you grew up watching. I've heard it all before. See, for over 20 years, I gave every single one of you everything I had. I showed up when I was hurt. I showed up when I was exhausted. I granted wishes. I carried this company on my back while every single one of you waited for me to fail. And what did I get in return? The second I wasn't your superhero anymore, you turned on me. So don't stand there acting shocked. I finally decided to return the favor. You all missed the old John Cena, the smiling guy that told you to hustle, loyalty, and respect while everybody else stabbed him in the back. That John Cena is gone. And at Money in the Bank, I damn proved it. See, I walked into Los Angeles, looked Roman Reigns into the eyes, and for the first time in a long time, Roman Reigns wasn't the biggest star in the building. I beat him. I pinned him. And I became your new undisputed WWE champion. People are saying I couldn't have it done it without The Rock. You know what? You're right. Because while all of you were busy chanting for Roman Reigns, one man understood exactly what this business has become. The final boss, The Rock, has offered me something none of you ever did. Respect. Not because of the merchandise I sold. Not because of how many Make-A-Wish I granted. But because he knew I was still the biggest attraction this company has ever seen. So I shook his hand. I joined the winning side. And together, we run WWE. This championship is in proof that I betrayed the fans. It's proof that I finally stopped letting the fans control my career. You made Roman Reigns your tribal chief. You crowned him. You believed no one could take him down. I did. And now every superstar in that locker room, every legend, every future Hall of Famer, they all answer to the man holding this championship. See, I don't care if your name is Cody Rhodes. I don't care if it's Seth Rollins. I don't even care if it's Gunther. If you want this title, you don't just have to beat John Cena. You have to survive the empire that The Rock and I have built. The future doesn't belong to Roman Reigns anymore. No, it belongs to the champ. And kicking off Monday Night Raw. Here comes Austin Theory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Well, Austin Theory here on Universe Mode, but we haven't seen him as much on Universe Mode, but trying to pick up a win in the win column here tonight as he goes up against Joe Hendry. Here sold out here on Monday Night Raw here tonight. And here comes Joe Hendry.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
Well, Joe Hendry on Universe Mode has been doing pretty well, to say the least. But here tonight, Hendry tries to put a win in the win column here tonight as he goes up against Austin Theory here tonight. Here we go. Theory is ready, and so is Hendry. As this matchup's now underway. Here we go in our opening matchup here from Monday Night Raw. As Theory with the bear hug here onto Joe Hendry. As Joe Hendry takes him down to the ground with the headlock. Both men trying to put a win in the win column here on Monday Night Raw. Live sold out here tonight. As we are on the road to Night of Champions. As Joe Hendry here and Theory, collar the tie up here, and now pulling the arm of Hendry's Theory. As Austin Theory here, again on the offense here. Pulls him down to the ground. Big clothesline there from Theory. And now Theory moves, big splash there into the cover here on Hendry. Early pin, kick out at 1. Coming up later tonight, John Cena, the undisputed WWE champion, is in action here tonight. After his big victory and winning his 17th World Championship in WWE, as Theory has Hendry up. Reversal by Joe Hendry. As Hendry now has him a big takedown there from Hendry. And now Joe Hendry here in the corner, setting things up here. Go for the splash, reversal by Theory. And now it's Austin Theory here. On to Joe Hendry. Takes him to the ropes here. As now Theory. Big move right to Joe Hendry. As Austin Theory here. On the apron now is Joe Hendry. Punch to the face from Theory. And now Theory. Right to the back. Spilling outside to the ring is Hendry. And now both men outside. Big move from Theory. Theory making a name for himself here tonight. Reversal by Hendry though. As now Hendry throwing him across the steel steps. And now Hendry throwing him across ringside. And now Joe Hendry now has Theory up. Big move from Joe Hendry. And now Hendry. Big move from Hendry. Count of 6 here. Reversal by Theory. Count of 7, thrown back inside the ring as Hendry. And now Theory heading up top rope here. Hendry do not want to be there. As Hendry getting back up to his feet. Theory. Drop kick reversal by Hendry. And now Hendry now has him up. Joe Hendry. Big move from Hendry. Into the cover. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Joe Hendry thought he had him beat there, but Theory kicking out last second. And now Joe Hendry here. Big Uranagi. As Hendry on the offense here in the corner, reversal by Theory. And now it's Austin Theory here on the offense. Face first goes Hendry and off the corner. Once to the back there from Theory. And now a reversal by Joe Hendry. And now Theory picks up Hendry. Sidewalk slam. Into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. Now, super kick there from Austin Theory. Now a reversal by Joe Hendry here. As Hendry now leaning on both feet as Theory. And now Austin Theory has him up over his shoulders. Big move from Austin Theory. And now not finished yet. Austin Theory, reversal by Joe Hendry. As now Joe Hendry reversal back. Here comes Austin Theory, middle of the ring. And now Austin Theory, face first goes Hendry off the corner. As Theory. Big kick to the leg there to Hendry. And now Austin Theory has him up. Big move from Theory. Into the cover here. Can this be it? On to Joe Hendry. That's it. Austin Theory picks up the victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
What a win for Austin Theory. Putting a win in the win column here tonight. What a win for Theory. Last week, somebody decided to make a statement. They didn't do it in this ring. They didn't do it face to face. They jumped me from behind. Gunther, I know it was you. You spent your entire career talking about honor, respect, and proving you're the better man. But last Monday, you threw that all away because deep down, you know exactly what I know. You can't beat me when I'm standing across the ring looking you in the eye. So instead, you attacked me backstage. Congratulations. You caught me off guard. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. You didn't end Seth Rollins. You just made him angry. You see, I've fought through broken backs, torn knees, betrayals, and world championships won and lost. One cheap shot from Gunther isn't going to stop the visionary. So next week, don't hide in the shadows. Don't wait until my back is turned. Meet me in the ring. And let's find out if the Reign General is really as unbeatable as he claims. Or if he's just another bully who panics the second someone fights back. You wanted my attention, Gunther? Now you've got it. And here we go, our fatal four-way for Queen of the Ring first round. And here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez is a former tag team champion here on Universe Mode, but looking to go to the next round if she could win this fatal four-way contest for Queen of the Ring in the first round. Roxanne Perez trying to make a name for herself here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes one half of the women's tag team champions, the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
San Diego, California, one half of the women's tag team champions, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, the irresistible force to be reckoned with. Very dangerous women tag team champion here on Universe Mode, but trying to make a name for herself in this first round for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Keep in mind, the winner, the finals will be at Night of Champions in a couple of weeks. And here comes Julia.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
Well, Julia in this matchup, she was in a qualifying match for Money in the Bank. She was also, believe it or not, she was also in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Came up short though, but she has another opportunity ahead of her. She could win here tonight. She could advance to the second round here for Queen of the Ring. And here comes Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria has an opportunity, like all these women here in the ring, and that is to go to the second round for Queen of the Ring. She was also in the Money in the Bank qualifying match, came up short, but here tonight, like I said, from Julia pays off to Lyra. She has another opportunity to go to the second round here tonight. As this fatal four-way match is now underway. Here we go in our first round for Queen of the Ring. Great chop to the chest there from Julia as Lyra on Nia Jax here. Lyra off the ropes. Big splash there from Lyra. As Roxanne on to Julia here. Big head scissor there from the Prodigy. And now the Prodigy works on Lyra as Julia works on Lyra now. Nia works on Roxanne. As now Julia has her up. Big takedown there to Lyra. And now Nia Jax on to Roxanne. Leaning on her feet there. Big takedown there from Julia. And now Julia working on Nia. Now big headbutt there right to Julia from Nia. Big clothesline there from the back of the head from Lyra. As now it's Lyra and Nia in the corner. On the apron now is Julia and Roxanne. As Nia Jax has her up. Big takedown there as Julia pulling the arm of Roxanne off the ropes there. Elbow drop, nobody home. Reversal by Lyra. So now Lyra on to Julia here. German suplex, landing on her feet though is Julia. As what's Nia looking for, get a kendo stick from underneath the ring. As Roxanne with a big takedown there. And now it's Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. Head scissor there from Perez. And now a kendo stick from Julia. Big Russian lace whip there from the Prodigy. And now death press from Roxanne as Lyra after Nia. Punch to the back there from Lyra Valkyria. Drop kick from Roxanne. And now Lyra. Big takedown there from Nia. As now it's Julia here. Off the ropes is Roxanne. Reversal by Julia. Reversal by Roxanne Perez. Taken down to the ground is Lyra and Roxanne Perez. And now it's Julia and Nia here. Both women standing in this matchup. As now it's Julia on the corner to Nia Jax. Lyra Valkyria back on her feet there. Now it's Lyra right to the head with that kendo stick. And now Roxanne fighting out of her hands. And now Perez has her up. Big takedown there from the Prodigy. And now a shoulder tackle there from Nia. Cover here on the Julia. Can this be it? Breaking up the pin is both Perez and Valkyria. And now look at this roll up here from Julia as both women break up the pin there. Winner faces next week here on Monday Night Raw. Big takedown there from Lyra. As Lyra into a cover here. Pick out there from Julia. Big takedown there from Nia to Roxanne. Now Nia Jax punch to the back to Julia. As Nia Jax on to Lyra. Just throwing her across the ring. Nia Jax not done yet. On to Julia. Big power slam. And now it's Nia and Roxanne in the middle of the ring. So Roxanne Look for the Hurricanrana. Big takedown there from the Irresistible Force. And now using a sledgehammer there is Lyra to Julia and the Nia. Nia with the reversal though. Nia thinking one step ahead of her. And now throwing her against the corner. As a chair been placed in the ring by Roxanne. Using him to Nia. But Nia still standing to her feet. Double axe handle there from Lyra. And now Julia working on both Lyra and Roxanne there. Reversal by Perez onto Julia. As Nia working on Lyra on the ropes. Big takedown there. As Perez here off the ropes. Arm drag there from Roxanne into the cover here. Can this be it? Break at the pin though is Nia. As now Nia and Roxanne looking at each other. As Lyra Valkyria back on her feet here. Lyra has her up. Big takedown into the cover to go to the second round. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Takedown there from Julia to Roxanne. And now Lyra working on Julia. As Lyra Valkyria here. Dragging here to the middle of the ring. Kick to the leg there to Roxanne. And now Lyra has her up. Lyra Valkyria. Whistled by Julia with a super kick. As Nia working on Roxanne in the corner. When he dropped the knee home. Into a cover, here's Julia. Kicking out though is Valkyria. Whistled by Nia onto Roxanne Perez. As Nia whistled by Perez. Julia has up Lyra Valkyria. Right to the chair. Down goes Valkyria. And now Perez on to Julia. In the middle of the ring here. And now Julia. Julia has Roxanne. Big takedown into the cover to go to the second round. No, breaking up the pin is Valkyria. What a match this has been for our first round tournament for Queen of the Ring. As Lyra off the ropes, crossbody, nobody home. As Roxanne Perez here. Roxanne. Pop rocks to Julia. Cover. Can this be it? Can go to the second round. Kick out at 2. And now Perez here. Takedown there to Valkyria. And now Perez onto Nia Jax here. Kicking the midsection there from Jax. And now reversal by Roxanne. And now a sledgehammer into play from Julia. And now Lyra throwing Julia to the corner. Big slap to the chest from Lyra. And now covering Nia Jax. Kick out, breaking up the pin though is Perez. And now Perez with the Russian leg sweep into a cover here. Can this be it? Nia Jax breaking up the pin though. Now it's Roxanne throwing Lyra to the corner. Julia on Nia. And now Julia has Nia up. The strength of Julia. Big takedown. Roxanne Perez knees up though from Valkyria. And now Julia heading up top rope here. Perez working on Nia now. Face first goes Nia off the mat. Cover here from Perez. Breaking up the pin is Julia and Lyra. Clothesline there from Valkyria. And now it's Lyra and Julia here. Both women standing. What a match this has been on Monday Night Raw. As now it's Julia onto Nia. Nia with the reversal there. And now it's Nia Jax. Has her up over her shoulders. Right to the ropes goes Julia. And now Valkyria has Perez. Big takedown there. And now with the steel bat is Nia Jax on the Perez into the cover to go to the second round. Valkyria breaking up the pin. DDT there from the bird lady known as Lyra Valkyria. And now Julia has Nia here. Big DDT. Lyra reversal by Perez now. And now Perez working on Lyra. Throws her to the corner. Big takedown there to Julia from Perez. As Roxanne on to Julia here. Right to the face there from Julia. And now Julia here. Big headbutt back to the head. Down goes Nia. And now Julia working on Lyra here. Big takedown there. And now look at this. Roxanne taking on her announce table here. Takedown there from Jax. And now big crossbody from Valkyria. And now Roxanne using that steel chair. Busted open is Valkyria. And now Julia has Roxanne. Big takedown there. And now Nia Jax has her up over her shoulders. Needs right to the shoulder. As now Nia dragging Roxanne to the middle of the ring. As Lyra has a steel chair now. Nia pushing Roxanne in the corner. As Julia here. Julia, big takedown there. And now Nia Jax has Roxanne. Big move right to Roxanne. Cover to go to the second round. Julia breaking up the pin. Drop kick there from Valkyria. That's what Lyra. Takedown there to Julia. And now Nia throwing Julia to the corner. And now look at this. As Lyra has up Roxanne. Big takedown. And now Nia Jax has Julia. Nia face first goes Julia off the corner. And now Nia has that sledgehammer here. Trying to use it on Lyra, but Lyra's still standing. And now just tries to target Julia, but Julia with the reversal there. And now takedown there from Perez. Perez now with the submission hold. Will she tap here? Will Roxanne tap as a submission break from Nia? And now roll up here from Julia. Breaking up the pin is Perez. Now backstabber there from the Prodigy. Into the cover. Can this be it? Breaking up the pin though is Valkyria. Telling you, what a match. All four of these women put up a huge war for Queen of the Ring. And now a roll up here from Perez. Breaking up the pin is Julia. And now Roxanne has Julia. Reversal by Julia. And now Julia head punch to the face there. Reversal by Roxanne. And now a sledgehammer shot right to Perez from Nia. And now Julia has Nia with the big DDT. Into the cover to go to the second round. Kick out at 2. How did she kick out of that? After everything that's been happening thus far. And now Lyra off the ropes. Nobody home. Reversal by Nia. Nia with the running send time there. And now Roxanne Perez. Julia with the reversal on to Nia. And now Perez here on to Nia. Russian leg sweep there. As Julia has Lyra. Big DDT. And now Roxanne here. Reversal by Julia. As Julia. DDT right to the kendo stick to Perez. And now Perez, Lyra working on Nia here. As Julia getting shoved to the corner there from Nia. And now Lyra on to Nia Jax. Look for the DDT reversal by Nia Jax. And now a kendo stick shot from Perez to Nia. And now using it on to Julia. And now to Lyra. And now into the cover here. Can this be it to go to the second round? Oh, close. Pinfall break from Nia. And now takedown there from Perez. As Roxanne with the DDT to Lyra. As Nia didn't break up that pin. That, I think Roxanne would have won that match here. As Nia has Roxanne Perez. Reversal by Perez. And now Perez over Nia's shoulders here. Right to the ropes goes Perez. And now Lyra shoving Julia to the corner. And now Nia. Backbreaker there to Lyra. And now Nia. Reversal by Lyra. As Roxanne and Julia outside the ring here. Big takedown there off that kendo stick goes Nia. And now Lyra using that steel chair. Right to Nia. Into the cover. Middle of the ring. To go to the second round. Can Julia break the pin? She does. As Julia now on to Lyra Valkyria. Shoving her right to the corner. Knee right to the gut there from Julia. And now Julia and Nia get out of here. Punch to the back of the head. Reversal by Nia. Instiguri there from Julia. Roxanne has that steel chair. And now Nia Jax here on the Julia. Perez with that steel chair shot to Lyra. Big set out powerbomb there from Nia. And now Roxanne with the submission hold on to Nia. Will she tap here? Will Roxanne go to the second round? As she fights out of it. That's Nia Jax here. Headbutt to the back of the head. Nia Jax just throwing Roxanne across the ring. And now Nia. Reversal by Julia. As Julia here. Lyra using a steel bat onto Julia. As now Nia onto Lyra now. Big set out powerbomb into the cover to go to the second round. Perez breaking up the pin though. What a match this has been. It's been a full-out war, to say the least. Roxanne with the reversal. As Perez throwing her to the corner. As Julia here. Right to Roxanne. Into the cover. Can this be it? That's it. Julia will go to the second round.
Here is your winner, Julia.
What a win for Julia as she goes to the second round for Queen of the Ring. What a win for Julia. Champions will be tested. Rivalries will reach their breaking point, and royalty will be crowned. On Saturday, August 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, witness Night of Champions featuring the thrilling finals of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Who will leave as champions? Who will earn the crown? Don't miss one of the most biggest events of the summer, coming this Saturday, August 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, live on the show. And here comes the women's champion, Rhea Ripley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Well, Rhea Ripley here tonight in action here on Monday Night Raw, going up against Raquel Rodriguez here one-on-one. Rhea Ripley, a force to be reckoned with. One of the most dangerous women here on Universe Mode. And also the women's champion. And here comes her opponent, the Rolla, Raquel Rodriguez.
And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Well, for Raquel Rodriguez, although she lost at Saturday's main event for the inaugural Women's United States title in the hands of Becky Lynch, here tonight, though, she has an opportunity to take down the women's champion here tonight. As this matchup, oh my lord, Rhea Ripley coming out strong with a super kick right to Raquel before the bell even starts. And now Rhea just throwing Raquel right across the ring. Rhea Ripley's not playing any games here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Big takedown there from the women's champ. Now reversal by Raquel Rodriguez. Big boot to the face there from Raquel. Now reversal by Rhea Ripley. Big kick to the midsection now. And now Rhea Ripley on to Raquel. Knees to the gut right there to Raquel. And now Rhea Ripley here. Throwing her into the corner. Reversal by Raquel. And now it's Raquel reversal back. Here comes Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea taking her right to the ropes here. Big punch blocked from Raquel. Headbutt there from Raquel Rodriguez. Now reversal by Rhea Ripley. As now Ripley back on her feet is Raquel. And now Rhea just pulling on the body of Raquel. And now Raquel with the takedown there. As Raquel Rodriguez throwing Rhea Ripley. And now Raquel here on to the women's champ. Knee to the face there to Rhea. And now Raquel setting things up here. Raquel setting things up here. Big move from Raquel. Can this be it on the women's champion? Kick out at 2 from Rhea. As Raquel's telling her to get back up to her feet. If Raquel Rodriguez can pull off a victory here tonight against the women's champ, that would be a huge victory for Raquel. And now Raquel here has her up over her shoulders. Big move from Raquel. As Rhea going outside the ring, so does Raquel Rodriguez. As Raquel face first goes Rhea off the announce table. As now it's Rhea here with the takedown there to Raquel. And now Rhea has Raquel up. Big takedown there. Reversal by Raquel Rodriguez here on the outside. And now whipped inside the ring is Raquel. Here comes Rhea now. And now Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley looking for the submission hold, locked in on Raquel, middle of the ring. Will Raquel tap here as she fights out of it? And now Raquel ambushing Rhea Ripley here. As they're up, Raquel Rodriguez. Reversal by Rhea. And now Rhea. Reversal by Raquel. Punch to the back of the head to Rhea Ripley. And now Raquel. Neck breaker to Rhea. And now Raquel. Middle rope here on to Rhea Ripley. Big shoulder tackle there. And now into the cover is Raquel. Can this be it? What a win this could be here tonight. Kick out at 1. And now it's Raquel. Rhea on the apron now. Taking her outside the ring is Raquel. As now it's Rhea. Has Raquel. Has her up. Reversal by Raquel. Now throwing her inside the ring. It's now Raquel throwing her off into the corner. Reversal by Rhea and Ripley now. And now Rhea, headbutt there. Rhea Ripley has her up. Big move from Rhea. And Rhea's not done yet. Rhea Ripley has her up. Takedown there from Ripley. Now back on her feet though is Raquel. Raquel has Rhea Ripley up. Reversal by Rhea. Kick to the midsection here. Rhea Ripley setting things up here for the Riptide. Riptide from Ripley. And now into the cover. Middle of the ring. Can this be it? That's it. Rhea Ripley picks up the victory here tonight. What the? Oh, Charlotte Flair congratulating Rhea Ripley for her victory. Wow. Charlotte Flair congratulating her here tonight. And here we go, our King of the Ring tournament begins, and here comes the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio in this matchup here in the King of the Ring tournament. We'll see if Rey Mysterio can pick up the victory here tonight. And here comes the megastar, L.A. Knight.
And his opponents, first from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight.
Well, L.A. Knight, he was in the Money in the Bank qualifying match and came up short. But here tonight, L.A. Knight has another opportunity ahead of him, and that is to go to the next round for the King of the Ring tournament. LA Knight was in that Intercontinental Championship hunt, I would say. But LA Knight gets another shot at Destiny. And here comes the Viper, Randy Orton. Well, back at Money in the Bank, it was Randy Orton against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and what a war they went in an Extreme Rules match. Randy Orton came out on top in that matchup at Money in the Bank. Here tonight, Orton is in the King of the Ring first round tournament. And I am very shocked that this man is still standing after what happened at Money in the Bank between him and Rhodes. Wait a minute. Who in the... I think I know that theme song. Oh my God! Look who it is! MJF is back on Universe Mode. We haven't seen this man since Season 2 here on the show. Holy crap. Maxwell Jacob Friedman is back on Universe Mode. The former international champion last season here on Universe Mode. And he is in the King of the Ring tournament. Holy crap, MJF is back on Universe Mode. As this Fatal 4-Way match is underway, here we go. As Rey Mysterio goes after Orton, as LA Knight going after the returning MJF. And now Orton on Knight here. Randy and LA Knight have some bitter beef dating back to season number 1, I should say, at WrestleMania. Big boot to the face there from Knight as Orton with a steel chair. Don't know how Randy Orton's still standing after what happened on Money in the Bank. Big drop kick there from Mysterio. And now Mysterio going after LA Knight there. Kick the midsection, down goes Knight. And now turns its attention to Orton as MJF onto Rey Mysterio. Big takedown there from MJF. As Orton now, big takedown there to LA Knight. As Rey with a big takedown there to MJF. Kick to the face there from the Viper. And now big moonsault there from Rey Mysterio as Knight going after Rey. As LA Knight on the apron now. Randy Orton back. Right up. Big punch to the gut, to the back of the head there to Rey Mysterio. Cover here from Randy Orton to MJF. Breaking up the pin is both Knight and Rey. Big takedown there from Mysterio down to the chair. I'll be shocked if Randy Orton pulls out a victory and still standing after this match. He went through War and Money in the Bank. He has... Oh my lord! He's trying to counter it with an RKO literally out of nowhere. Randy Orton to MJF, but MJF counters it. You guys better watch. Randy Orton strikes like there's no tomorrow. As Rey Mysterio looking for it all on the MJF. Rey. MJF counters the 619. Takedown there as Randy goes after LA Knight outside the ring. Big German suplex there from Randy Orton. Big takedown there from Rey Mysterio. As Mysterio moonsault, nobody home. As Randy gets a kendo stick, abusing LA Knight with it. Oh no, look at this, look at this, look at this! Cody Rhodes from behind! Attacking the Viper, Randy Orton during the matchup here! Cody Rhodes! Big enough for Money in the Bank! Assaulting the hell out of the Viper here in his King of the Ring tournament! And now Cody Rhodes is dragging him right to the barricade! And now Rhodes not finished yet on Randy Orton, taking him to the stage here, throw him against the stage. Oh my lord! I guess Randy's not in this match now as Rey Mysterio has MJF. Big hurricanrana there from Mysterio. And now Mysterio top rope, knees up from MJF. As LA Knight, what's he getting underneath the ring? Big takedown there from MJF. Kick delayed there. Reversal. LA Knight trying to get the fans behind him here outside the ring as Rey Mysterio with the roll up here. And now a reversal pin by MJF. And now breaking up the pin though is Knight. Well, Randy Orton, like I said, getting attacked from Cody Rhodes. Blindsiding Randy Orton's Cody Rhodes, as we'll find out later in this match or at the end of this match what's been happening backstage between Orton and Rhodes. As LA Knight, what's he getting after here? Getting a kendo stick. MJF taking the beating to Rey Mysterio. And now throwing a kendo stick as LA Knight. Takedown there from LA Knight. And now LA Knight here. Taking MJF right to the corner. Slap to the face. Reversal by MJF now. And now MJF with the roll up here. Trying to steal a deal and going to the second round. Kicking out is LA Knight. Big kick there from Rey. As now LA Knight with the Russian leg sweep. MJF now on to Rey Mysterio. And now LA Knight. Reversal by MJF. In the corners is LA Knight and MJF here. As MJF here. Right to LA Knight. And now big bulldog there from Rey Mysterio to MJF. And now it's Rey. Off the ropes. Nobody home. Back inside the ring is LA Knight. And now MJF, big takedown there. Kick the chest there from LA Knight into the cover to go to the second round. Kicking out at one is MJF. And now Rey Mysterio, big DDT. And now a big punch to the back there from MJF. And now MJF here off the ropes is Rey. Big spine buster. Down goes Rey. And now turns his attention to LA Knight. Kick to the midsection there as MJF. Big takedown there again. MJF beating the Ray and LA Knight in his return match here tonight in King of the Ring tournament action. And now Mysterio with that steel bat into play and abusing MJF with it. Knight, big boot to the face there. Down goes Ray. And now turns his attention to MJF in the corner. As LA Knight face first off the corner goes MJF. And now it's LA Knight here. Big Russian leg sweep. LA Knight standing tall here tonight already. Knight BFT to Ray. Cover here. Can this be it as MJF breaking up the pin? And now look at this. MJF abusing LA Knight in the corner now. As MJF picking up Ray. Reversal by Mysterio. And now Mysterio kicked to the midsection there. Rey Mysterio. Big Mexican exploder. And now LA Knight from behind though. LA Knight throwing him to the corner. Kick to the leg. Kick to the midsection there in the corner. It's LA Knight. And now it's Knight here. Setting things up in the corner. Look for the knee. Reversal by Rey Mysterio. As now MJF on to LA Knight. Big takedown there. And now Rey Mysterio with that kendo stick to MJF. Big clothesline there from Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And now Ray with her Corona there. Down goes MJF. As now it's Ray in the corner. Onto MJF. Big power slam from the master of the 619 into the cover to go to the second round. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. And now it's Ray. Big DDT. Down goes LA Knight. And now MJF. Reversal by Rey Mysterio. As Ray with the Hurricanrana to MJF. And now Ray now turns his attention to LA Knight. Big punch to the back there. Now a reversal by LA Knight. As Knight has them over his shoulders here. Big move right on that kendo stick. Basement drop kick there from MJF. As MJF standing tall here once again. And now MJF has him up over his shoulders. Big move from MJF. As Knight shoves him right to the corner. Big kicks in the corner from LA Knight. And now LA Knight here. Big knee to the corner as Mysterio back on his feet. Mysterio, big Hurricanrana. And now it's Ray standing tall here. And now it's Ray getting a steel bat into play. Now using it on LA Knight. Again with the abuse to LA Knight. And now to MJF. Rey Mysterio has been unleashed here. Look for the 619 reversal by MJF. Big kick, reversal by Mysterio now. And now it's Ray. Throwing MJF off the ropes there. And now with kendo stick from LA Knight. Big clothesline there from Knight. And now MJF with a kendo stick from behind. Down goes LA Knight into the cover. Can this be it to go to the second round? Kick out at 2. Big kick to the chest there from Ray. As now it's MJF. Reversal by Ray. And now Mysterio. Reversal by LA Knight in the corner. As now it's Knight. Shoulder tackle to the corner. MJF right behind him though. MJF has him up. Big move there from Knight. From MJF. And now into the covers MJF. Can this be it on the Ray? That's it. MJF wins his return match and goes to the second round.
Here is your winner, MJF.
What a win for MJF as he returns to Monday Night Raw and wins and goes to the second round. We hurry up and got to the parking lot here as Cody Rhodes just absolutely assaulting the hell out of Randy Orton still. as Orton getting driven right to the back of an ambulance there. And now, oh man, Cody runs to the grocery cart there, and now has Randy Orton on it. And now, oh my lord, Randy Orton on that grocery cart, getting assaulted now. This has been going worse and worse from these two. And now Randy back on his feet as Rhodes piling on the assault again to the Viper. And now Rhodes, big elbow to the face. Down goes Randy Orton. And now Cody Rhodes here. Someone separate these two. These two went through war at Money in the Bank. It looks like these two want to kill each other now. And now Rhodes uppercut to the jaw. And now Cody Rhodes has the steel chair right to the head to the Viper. And now Cody again with the steel chair right to Randy Orton. And now Rhodes picking him up here. Cody Rhodes now taking Randy Orton over right to the wall. Goes Cody. And now an uppercut to the jaw again from Cody Rhodes. And now Rhodes has him here. Crossroads to the Viper. Statement made from the American Nightmare. And here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Big Time Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion,
Becky Lynch here tonight in action, going up against the role model known as Bayley here on 101 here tonight. And here comes her opponent, the former women's champion, Bayley.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Well, for Bayley here, she is a former women's champion, like I said. But here tonight, she has a tall task ahead of her in this big match, going up against Big Time Bex, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Becky Lynch. And if Bayley can pull off a victory, we could be seeing a future #1 contender for that Intercontinental title. So we go. Becky Lynch is ready, and so is Bayley. As this matchup's now underway, here we go. As Bayley with the crossbody into a cover here. Early pin on Becky. Kick out at one. As Bayley just taking on the offense here as Becky Lynch with the reversal. And now back here comes Bayley with a death press. And now Bayley reversal. Back here comes the man Becky Lynch. Kicking in midsection here. Both women know each other quite well. As a roll up here from Becky, kicking out is Bayley as Carbo tie up here. Becky Lynch throws her down to the ground. Big boot, nobody home. Reversal by Bayley. And now it's Bayley here. Reversal back here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion as a reversal back here comes Bayley. Like I said, both women know each other quite well. These two been going at it a couple of times here on Universe Mode. As Becky Lynch here. And now Bayley with the bear hook onto the man, Becky Lynch. As Bayley takedown there from Becky. Wrestling her down to the ground. As the man in offense mode here in this matchup here. And now Bayley back on her feet, off the ropes goes Bayley. Big drop kick, down goes Bayley as she rolls outside the ring, buys herself some time. And now both women now outside the ring. And now Bayley. Reversal by Becky Lynch, the man. And now Lynch, as her here, into a DDT here on the outside the ring. And now big knee right to the face. Down goes Bayley. As now is Becky. Reversal by Bayley here. Down to the ground is the man, Becky Lynch. Count of 5 here from referee. Bayley telling her to come back in the ring. As she does so, as Becky with the reversal here. And now the man, Becky Lynch, face first goes Bayley off the corner. And now big kick to the leg there. Right to Bayley. And now Becky Lynch here, reversal by Bayley into a DDT. And now Bayley now just throwing her back into the corner. Power slam reversal by Becky, and now Becky Lynch with an inverted DDT. And now Becky Lynch fighting back here, reversal by Bayley. And now Bayley here has her up. Late drag from Bayley. And now into the cover here, middle of the ring. Can this be it? Kick out. As Bayley here off the ropes is Becky, reversal by Becky Lynch. As now it's Bayley here, face first goes Becky off the corner. And now Bayley, what's she looking for here? Bayley, drop kick. Down goes the man, Becky Lynch. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw, as Becky Lynch with the reversal now. And now Becky Lynch wrestling her down to the ground and has the armbar locked in outside. As Bayley fighting out of it. And now Bayley, big snap suplex. And now Bayley throwing Becky Lynch back inside the ring. As Bayley now. Reversal by the man, Becky Lynch. And now Becky throws her off the ropes. Big takedown there from the man. And now the Intercontinental Champion, middle rope here, on to Bayley. And now big forearm there from Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch with the takedown there. Both women are down. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw. And now into a cover here is Becky. Can this be it? On to Bayley. Kick out at 2. And now reversal by Bayley here. And now Bayley has her up over her shoulders. Bayley. Huge move from the role model. And now it's Bayley. Reversal by Becky Lynch. Chop to the chest. Reversal by Bayley now. As Bayley fighting back in this matchup here. Off the ropes. Big drop kick. Down goes Bayley. And now Becky Lynch with a takedown there. And now Becky Lynch setting these up here onto Bayley. Reversal by Bayley now. And now Bayley with a chop to the chest. Trading blows, Becky Lynch and Bayley. Middle of the ring. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw. Between the former champion Bayley and the women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch. Chop to the chest there from Becky. Back here comes Bayley. Big back here comes Becky. And now block from Becky. Becky with a chop to the chest again. Back here comes Bayley, reversal by Becky Lynch again. Becky Lynch with the chop, reversal by Bayley. And now here we go. Bayley and Becky hammering one another in the middle of this ring. And now Becky Lynch with the armbar. Armbar locked in on Bayley. Will she tap here? Will Bayley tap? And she fights out of it. And now Becky Lynch here. Punch to the back of the head. Becky Lynch. Manhandle slam right to Bayley. Cover here. Can this be it? That's it. Becky Lynch wins here tonight.
Here is your winner,
What a win for the man Becky Lynch here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. What a win for the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, so make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And it's main event time, and here comes the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the great of all time, John Cena.
Well, it was back at Money in the Bank, where this man turned his back on his fans and joined forces with The Rock and won the undisputed title. Here tonight, he is in action here tonight on Monday Night Raw in our main event here tonight. Wait a minute! Holy moly! Look who it is!
Weighing in at 242 pounds.
Jey Uso is back here on Universe Mode. And we haven't seen this man for a couple of months, I would say. He was back on SmackDown, former World Heavyweight Champion. And now he's on the Red brand, taking on John Cena here tonight. Listen to this! So here we go in our main event. Cena versus a returning Jey Uso here tonight. As this matchup is underway, here we go in our main event. As Jey Uso pushing Cena over to the corner. Big kick to the midsection there from Cena. Like I said, Cena turning his back on his fans, on the C Nation, and joining forces with The Rock. As now it's Jey Uso here. Chop to the chest, kick to the midsection. Big super kick from Jey. And now Jey Uso here. On to John Cena with a takedown there. And now Jey and John. Car elbow tie up here, pushing John Cena to the ropes is Jey Uso. A big kick to the midsection there from Cena. Cena, the undisputed champion. Big takedown there. As Cena here on the offense to Jey Uso. Big kick to the back there from John Cena. Reversal by Jey Uso. Reversal back. Here comes Cena. As now it's Cena. Back to his feet is Jey Uso. Kick to the midsection. DDT there from Cena. And now John Cena heading up top rope here. John Cena looking to fly. Elbow drop. Reversal by Jey. Jey with a super kick to the face. Cena back to his feet though as Cena off the ropes. Big super kick. That one connects to Cena. As now it's Jey Uso here. On to John Cena. Reversal by Cena. As now Cena face first off the ropes goes Jey Uso. And now Jey punch to the back there to Cena. As now Cena, big takedown there to from Jey. And now a block from Cena. As now here comes Jey. Jey now with a takedown to Cena. And now into the cover is Jey Uso here. On to Cena. Can this be an early pin? Kick out at 1. Kick to the face there from Cena. As now it's Cena back in the offense. And now Cena. Reversal by Jey Uso here. As Cena throws him outside the ring. Fans getting behind Jey Uso here. As now Jey heading up top rope. Elbow drop. Missed horribly. Reversal by John Cena. Now both men on the outside here. As now Cena taking out Jey Uso here. Both men down here in our main event tonight. As now Cena picking Jey Uso back up to his feet here. Throwing Jey Uso across ringside here. Oh, now look at this. Look at this right from behind. It's Roman Reigns attacking the new champion here. Roman Reigns has been unleashed and now attacking the 17-time John Cena. John Cena is defenseless now as Roman Reigns attacking John Cena right to that barricade here. Roman Reigns obviously was not pleased that John Cena betrayed the fans and also turned and joined forces with The Rock and also losing his title back at Money in the Bank. Throwing him against the barricade once again is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns right to the steel steps on top of John Cena's head. And now Reigns picking it back up to his feet. Roman Reigns looking to end John Cena's career early here. And now Cena in trouble. Reigns now setting things up here. Roman Reigns. Spear to Cena. Roman Reigns with a big spear to Cena. And now here we go again. Reigns now in the corner. Wait a minute. The Rock attacking Roman Reigns in the corner now. The Rock coming out, saving John Cena's life onto Roman Reigns. And now it's a 2-on-1 assault from Roman Reigns, from Rock and Cena. And now John Cena on the outside, picking him back up to his feet. And now Cena throwing him back inside the ring. And now what's Cena looking for here? Gets a steel chair from underneath the ring. And now The Rock assaulting the hell out of the Tribal Chief in the middle of the ring. And now Roman Reigns is defenseless here. And now steel chair right through the leg there. Right to Reigns and now right through the chest. And now Cena setting things up here onto Roman Reigns. Has him up over his shoulders. Cena, hey, to Reigns. Cena not done yet. Cena looking for one more. Cena, another AA to Roman Reigns. The Rock and Cena making a statement, and now The Rock setting things up here on a Roman Reigns. Rock has him. Rock bottom to Reigns. Statement made from Rock and Cena here tonight. We'll see you guys all on Wednesday for SmackDown.